Prime Minister Scott Morrison has spent the day with his family after claiming victory in the federal election. The win came as a shock to many, and his government now looks towards another 3 years in power.
A re-elected Prime Minister giving praise for his political miracle.
I give thanks to live in the greatest country in all the world.
And thanking voters in Cook for their part in the coalition's electoral redemption.
You don't get to be a Prime Minister and serve in that capacity unless you're first a member for your local electorate.
It was Scott Morrison's small target repeated on-message attacks on Labor that helped deliver the coalition an against all odds victory, elevating the re-elected Prime Minister to the rank of Liberal Party royalty.
Scott Morrison will now quite rightly enter the Liberal pantheon forever.
And while Tony Abbott was booted from Warringah, his replacement has given a hope to the coalition, which on Sunday still hadn't received enough seats to govern alone.
The coalition are clearly in front of Labor when it comes to the number of seats won. I think there's clearly a mandate there.
Zali Steggall promising to push for more action on climate change.
The handbrake is now off and we can get on with the job.
The re-elected government needs to move with speed if it wants to pass its income tax cuts, which could see Parliament back before June 30.
So we want to bring Parliament together. It will have bipartisan support. So let's get this legislation passed.
There are other pressing matters for the Prime Minister. He'll now need to decide who'll serve in his cabinet after a number of high-profile resignations. We already know a number of key players, including Treasurer, Defence Minister and Home Affairs Minister. Scott Morrison has also said he will keep Melissa Price as his Environment Minister, but other places remain unfilled.
The Prime Minister will be making those decisions, obviously, in due course.
But first, time to enjoy the spoils of victory.
Very excited, that particularly about the contest we're about to see here.
James O'Doherty, Sky News, Sydney.